Hi, my name is Tom and I'm with Fouralifetime Oils, and we're a Young Living independent distributor. And today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about my personal energy mix that I use when I get tired, kind of lethargic, don't have a lot of energy, and I need to be able to stay focused on a particular task that I need to get done. Coming from the IT industry, obviously there's a lot of studying that has to happen, a lot of technical documentation that has to be covered. So droning through a lot of that material becomes a bit difficult. So ever since I've started using Young Living products, I found that my energy levels are better, my quality of life is better, and these are just a few of the things that I try to use regularly for my own health, for my own benefit, and of course for the family as well. So the products that I want to cover today is Ningxia Red, and then its little sibling, the Ningxia Nitro, and then my favorite combination, and it's something that I both like to diffuse, and you might see the diffuser kind of going off back here, is peppermint oil. And then there's the Vitality version, which I do put about 2 or 3 drops. Please don't put 4 or 5. I made that mistake and turned out to be very strong. But about 2 or 3 drops in my water, and literally as soon as I take my first sip, it just clears out the sinuses. I mean, it really feels like there's mountain air in the room and gives you that burst of energy and awakeness. Now, normally, if you're like me, you used to deal with being tired and sleepy in the afternoon, kind of that witching hour, that 2 o'clock, 3 p.m. hits, and you're just sort of dragging through the day. You'd either go for your second or third cup of coffee, or you might hit up one of the energy drinks, and as we all know, they can be high in sugar, and majority of the time they cause a crashing effect. And I have nothing against these energy drinks. In fact, I used to love them. They taste great. Most of them do. But I wanted to find an approach for a more natural way of gaining that energy. So one of the first products we tried and was actually Ningxia Red. Now, Ningxia Red, I'm holding up the pouch version because part of our amazing journey with Young Living is because of Young Living, we're able to live a lifestyle that's on the road and full-time RVing lifestyle. So that's our way of living the dream. And so carrying a pouch that's non-perishable, doesn't break, is very beneficial to us. But on the flip side, if you happen to own a house or an apartment, then yes, you can order it from a bottle, and essentially it's a kind of a smoked foggy glass bottle, and you pour a glass and put it back in the fridge. Now, as far as Ningxia Red is concerned, as it says on the packaging, it's meant to energize, fortify, and revitalize. And so normally I will consume after breakfast about one of these a day in the morning, just to get the overall health benefits. And so I'll cover some of those health benefits next. So as far as Ningxia Red is concerned, the fundamental component to it is wolfberry. Wolfberry is kind of what gives it its texture and what gives it its reddish color. And the way it's made, the way Young Living distinguishes itself, is the process of pureeing it. So when you see wolfberry, it kind of comes in a bush form. It's these cute little red berries, but they take the berry and they take a portion of the stem with it, just because there's so much nutrition, so many enzymes and other organic components that are great for your body that are pumped in there, that trying to do it any other way, you're basically getting some of the benefits but not all of the benefits. So Young Living figured out that, hey, if we puree this, we are able to give a better quality product to our customers and maximize the benefits of every little pouch that they get. So just at its foundation, the wolfberry and the puree process, once it's done, contains fiber, which is good for your digestive system, good for being able to move toxins and things through your intestines. Has zeaxanthin, which, sorry if I didn't pronounce that correctly, it's not one of those enzyme type of deals. And then has your critical amino acids, which we all use amino acids to one degree or another, and we need that to optimize our bodies and to function. So if you suddenly have in the morning an ingestion of a healthy quantity of much needed amino acids, then that's going to contribute to your body working better. And we've all heard the dozens of analogies. Your body's like an engine, your body's like a motor, your body's like a battery. You got to put good quantity liquids and acids into it, and then your conduction and all that happens well. Your engine needs quality diesel, quality gas, whatever the case might be. Same thing here. You do need the critical amino acids in your body to be able to successfully function. Men consuming it certain ways, women's bodies using it different ways, and that's perfectly normal and natural. And then of course you have polysaccharides. So one amazing little plant that Young Living is using to create this product to energize your body is not really doing it with caffeine. It's actually doing it by providing it the nutrition, the healthy components that it needs to get started and say, okay, I think I'm going to be all right. Now, I suppose they could just puree it and leave it there, but there's also an opportunity to offer additional health benefits, and some of those come in the fact that they also add flavor concentrates. And so this just, as far as the taste of it goes, I personally happen to like it, and part of the reason is obviously you have the wolfberry taste, but Young Living also adds blueberry, plum, cherry, aronia, pomegranate, and grapeseed extract. Now, grapeseed extract, you might be thinking, okay, that's going to taste nasty. Actually, you can't really taste it all that much, but the way the flavors dance together, the way they culminate and come together when you're actually drinking the drink, I happen to enjoy it very much. It goes down very smoothly, and really, I guess if I had to sum it up, it kind of tastes something like a really, really smooth green shake when you're just chugging it down. That's just my own personal opinion. You may see other folks kind of describe the texture differently, but I happen to like the taste, and I really love the benefits that I get. And of course, on top of that, there's also citrus oils added to it, so there is kind of a citrusy aftertaste. And so not only are you getting the wonderful benefits of wolfberry and then everything else that comes with it, you're also getting the benefits of citrus oils, which are some of the best quality citrus oils, essential oils that are consumed across the world, created by Young Living. And the 4 specific oils that Young Living likes to use in this product is orange, lemon, tangerine, and yuzu, which I haven't exclusively used yuzu specifically myself, but my wife does love to use the orange vitality. She also likes to diffuse it, but she also loves to use the orange vitality oils, and she'll put a couple of drops in her drink, and that just makes her day, and she gains the wonderful benefits of using that. And being conscious of all kinds of customer bases, Young Living does make it a priority that these products are prepared both in a halal and a kosher fashion, again respecting cultural differences and different people having a stricter guideline or a different guideline on what they can and are willing to consume. And so in just consuming Ningxia Red, you gain, and I personally gain each and every day, the benefits of just having more energy throughout the day, and contributes to eye health. I do have glasses that I'm supposed to be wearing for reading because I still stare at a monitor all day and do some other stuff. So I've noticed that with the addition of the Young Living oils and with the addition of the proper dietary supplements to my diet via Young Living, I don't really need my glasses to stare at a computer monitor, and my eye health is surprisingly good. Again, these glasses are not like to correct, I can't see without them. They're essentially meant to just correct as I'm staring at a screen and really just help with reading and things like that. And the other thing that Ningxia Red allows you to do is it does contribute in helping to fight oxidative stress. Can't even pronounce that. It helps to fight oxidative stress, which if I remember my basic biology correctly, oxidation takes place in your body and it kind of breaks things down. And so with this contributing to be able to alleviate some of that stress, it does help your body to function better. And then many of you didn't know, our bodies do produce toxins, and there's some very amazing processes that take place inside of there that helps to cleanse those toxins, i.e. your bio breaks, i.e. why you're supposed to drink a lot of water so that you're able to move those toxins, keep the nutrients, keep the healthy stuff in your body, and function to the most optimal person that you can be. And then of course Ningxia Red contributes to normal cellular function. we're considering cells are the microscopic components, the very little bricks, building blocks of our bodies. It is extremely important, if you think about it, that you do want something that contributes to the normal cellular function of your body. So this is, again, one of the products that I love using. And again, when we order it, you can actually order this in the pouch form, and you can actually order it in a bottle form. It's a bottle about yay big. And with the pouches, it comes in a paper box. We haven't already thrown ours away. But take out one of these packets, you rip off the top, drink the contents into it, dispose of the packet appropriately, and you're pretty much good to go. Now, another product that I absolutely love, and this, I believe the two working together, this actually adds, in my own personal opinion, my experience, it has added some fantastic focus capabilities, especially when I had to study for IT certifications, which they're not exactly the easiest thing to really just go in there and pass. And sometimes the vendors can be very tricky in how they ask their questions to really see if you're mastering the technical topic that they're teaching for their particular product in the IT industry. But Ningxia Nitro is comes in a little capsule like this. It is also a dietary supplement, and it contains the same Ningxia components, but they've added some additional essential oil components, if you want to think of it like that, that sort of give you that additional boost and allow you to stay focused. So whenever maybe noon comes around and I'm kind of like, okay, I need to get back to focus, I'll take one of these later on in the day. So I don't take the two together. I don't believe there's any issue with that. I personally just choose not to take the two together. But I'll drink one of these little guys, and next thing you know, I sit down and projects are getting done, tasks are getting done, and documentation that might be needed, whatever the case might be for work, is getting done, and it's getting handed in. And then, of course, there is Peppermint, which Peppermint in and of itself has so many wonderful benefits. And one of the things that I like to do is actually like to diffuse it. So let me go ahead and move this so you can actually see that there is a diffuser secretly going on back there. And with Peppermint, again, you have the regular Peppermint, which is the one that I happen to have here. And then you have the Vitality component, which I have a few drops inside of my little water. And this is just plain water. We prefer to use glass bottles. Glass bottles just in general happen to be better for you than plastic bottles to drink water from. And it's reusable, so I'm not throwing plastic bottles away each and every day. But I just put about 2-3 drops. If you're starting out, please just do 1 or 2, because peppermint can be a little bit strong. But just that sudden waking up, that sudden, in fact, I'll take a sip right now. So as soon as I take a sip, I just love that feeling, that cool feeling that kind of goes to the back of your throat. And then it kind of opens up your sinuses. And that alone kind of wakes you up. Again, it perks up your sinuses, opens them up. Which, when you think about it, really you're just kind of intaking more oxygen. And as far as my theory is, once you get to the 2-3 o'clock afternoon kind of slumber thing, part of the reason is many of us don't practice good posture. So I'm sitting at the computer like this, and so I've got enough circulation, and your brain doesn't get enough circulation, and kind of our breathing slows down or gets kind of weird. And so if you practice proper breathing and use some of these products, it does make a difference in the quality of your life and your ability to get things done. Now, the reason I have this here is this is the Young Living Starter Kit, which if you join Young Living, and again, you can join as a customer or you can join as an independent distributor, and there's lots of folks that join just as customers, and some people just love the savings, so they join as an independent distributor because you do get a discount on the product, but they don't really go out and sell anything to anybody else, but they just enjoy the discounts and consume it for themselves. Your introduction kit, starter kit, it does actually have the Ningxia Red in it, and I believe it also has a sampling of the peppermint with it. So getting your starter kit is kind of your best way to buy a product and not necessarily have buyer's regret. The reason being is you get about 2 of these pouches in there, so you can try. You have 2 opportunities to try the flavor, share it with a loved one, see if they like it, see what the deal is, and if you happen to like the flavor, again, give it a good test. Wake up in the morning, have your morning coffee, just kind of chill out for a little bit, and chug a whole bag of this, and really just go about your day and pay gradual attention to, okay, how am I feeling? How am I doing? You know, it's 2 o'clock and I'm getting stuff done. What on earth is going on here? And that's usually the best way for you to be convinced that, okay, what I'm buying is a quality product. And I think if you give Young Living a try, you're going to find that that is the case with the majority of their products. I've yet to, as far as the things that I have tried personally, and bear in mind they have so many amazing, wonderful products, the ones that I've tried so far, they've always tasted great. I've looked up their usages, their purposes, what they're optimally good for. In this case, I'm kind of sharing my own personal focus blend on things that I do to stay focused, stay energetic throughout the day. I do have to sit at a computer for part of the day, and then in the afternoon, I try to get out and get some vitamin D. Always try to get your vitamin D. That's kind of a must. But I just wanted to kind of share this with everyone. Hopefully you found this information useful, and if you like this, then definitely please subscribe to our channel, and definitely visit our website, Fouralfetimeoils.com. And if you're interested, reach out to us, whether you would like to become a customer, or you just have some questions. We'd be happy to answer questions, or if you want to find out more about becoming an independent distributor and how that works and how that can contribute to your life in more ways than one. Again, I'm Tom with Fouralifetime Oils, and I thank you so much for watching.